This is the last of the 3 videos on regular present tense verb formation, and we're looking at the third group of verbs, which is the IR verbs in Spanish. As always, pause, take loads of notes, ask us questions, complete your tasks. You know the drill by now. I'm going to recap the same things I've recapped in the past couple of videos just before we get started. So, verb regularity, as we've discussed in many videos now, languages contain regular and irregular verbs which follow, the regular ones follow set patterns in their construction, allowing our brains to save on some processing space, which means that we take the infinitive verb, that's the one that you find in the dictionary, and we change it by applying certain patterns to it. We've got our 3 verb types in Spanish, categorised by the ending on the infinitives, AR, ER and IR, and it's the IR verbs that we're going to be paying attention to in this lesson. Conjugation is, again, a recap on this term. It's the process where we take an infinitive and change it to indicate the person doing the action and the time this action is taking place. Our example for the process in this video is going to be vivir, which is a very common regular verb that you'll see in lots of textbooks when we've got these present tense exercises. It means to live, and hopefully you'll be saying this along with me now because you're sick to the back teeth of hearing me saying it. But we start with our infinitive. We chop off the head of the verb. That's the ending. In this case, IR. Once we've chopped off the head, we're left with the stem. And the stem in this case is vi. For the present tense, we add on the following endings. We've got o, vivo, es, vives, vive, imos, vivimos, is, vivís, en, viven. You might notice where we've had o as a, amos as an, and then os emos as en with our AR and ER verbs. The IR verbs don't quite follow that same pattern. What they actually do is they borrow from the ER in this sense, so OSE and N at the end, and then our 4th and 5th rows there, so the first person plural and the second person plural, have the I in it, the imos and is. In summary, and this has been a whistle-stop tour, regular verbs have set patterns in their endings in Spanish. You remove the head of the verb and add the endings onto the verb stem, and your IR verbs end in OSE, imos, is, en for the present tense. You now have got some language gym tasks and all manner of other good things to look forward to. If you need to come back to this whistle-stop tour, please do. And as always, leave us messages and comments in Show My Homework and emails and whatnot if you've got any questions.